We in the building, okay? Things is looking up for the Jets. Things is looking up. We took care of some business, got Garrett Wilson. We got, Sauce at 4. We got Jermaine Johnson at 26 after we traded up. I'm wondering what we going to do today, man. I'm wondering what we're going to do today. Salutes to everybody. Salutes to everybody in the building. Salutes to everybody watching. It's going to be something else right here. This is going to be something else, and I cannot wait. Draft's going to get started real soon, and we're going to get into it, man. We're going to get directly into it. There's some things that we can still address. I tell you that. There's some things that we can absolutely still address here. I'm looking to see if we're going to get edge, okay? I'm looking to see if we're going to go edge again because there's still some guys available. Nakobe Dean is still there. I'm shocked Malik Willis is still here. Who would have thought that? A lot of people talking about Breece Hall as well. I don't know if the Jets go running back, but he's still there. Man, Arnold is still there. Boye Mafe is still there. There's some guys, man. There's some guys still here. So salutes to everybody. Salutes. Man, this draft has been a crazy one. So many crazy picks, so many crazy things going on, bruh. Woo. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Jets mess. Salutes to you. Good to see you in here. Jets mess says, hey, LBJ, what's going on, man? What's going on? Give me your thoughts on this second round, Jets mess. Who do you think we end up taking? Who's the guy you want to see the New York Jets target? Give me your thoughts. Yeah, it's going to be a fire one, man. It's going to be a fire one. We're going to go to the Jets pick tonight, and then after that, I got to get on out of here because my schedule's crazy. But I definitely wanted to sit down and enjoy the second round up to the Jets pick with y'all and just kind of get some thoughts on where we could possibly go, man. Because there's some players on the board. I would have never thought Nakobe Dean would still be there in the second. But Devin Lloyd was taken, man. That was a phenomenal backer, too. He was taken late, man. Let me tell you, a lot of things going on. Mr. Magic, salutes to you, man. Good to see you in here, Mr. Magic. Salutes. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you in here. Give me your thoughts, Mr. Magic. Who do you think we take, man? Who do you think we take in that second round, bro? Who do you think we take? Jets Mess says Dean or Muma. Okay, Chad Muma. Yeah, I can see that. I talked about him as well. He's a guy. I tell you what, though, man, there were some surprises to me as in the first round. I did not think Lewis Kine was going to go in the first round. I'm being completely honest. I don't know if anybody else, you know what I'm saying, is thinking like that, but I'm telling you, I was kind of shocked that Kine went in the first round. I didn't think that he would go in the first round. So, you know what I'm saying? We shall see. But salutes to Jess Mess. Salutes to Mr. Magics. Jess Mess, Dean, Nakobe Dean would be great for us. He really would. Foxton, salutes to you, my man. Foxton says, Joe, do you like what the Jets had to give up to get Jermaine Johnson? There's been a lot of people that have talked about that with me. I've gone back and forth with a lot of people. To me, giving up, what do we give up? 35, what was it, a second round, a third round, and a fifth round, and we got back a first rounder and a late third rounder. Bro, I don't have no problem with that. I know that there's some Jets fans that can't stand it, that think we got fleeced. I don't. Because to me, Jermaine Johnson, when a lot of people talked about him, he was supposed to be a guy that was supposed to go somewhere in the top 10, right? Or at least the top 10, top 15, whatever, right? We got that guy at 26. And all that we gave up was our extra second, a third. We had another third. And we got another third back anyway. A late third, but we got another third back. And a fifth round pick to move up and get what we needed. It was vital for us to get edge, okay? The thing is, to me, Jermaine Johnson was not going to be in the second round. We were talking about it. We were here live. I thought the Ravens were going to take him. They passed. I thought the Bills were going to take him. They passed. And I really felt like he was going to be taken by somebody. Maybe the Chiefs would have did, because I think the Chiefs took Karlaftis after that. So, man, let me tell you something. I am glad. I am glad that we grabbed him. I'm glad that that we moved up. I know some Jets fans don't like the move, but I liked it. I liked it a lot. I have no issues with it. I don't think we got used, abused, or fleeced or nothing like that. I really don't. So I like what we gave up. Give me y'all thoughts on that. How are y'all feeling about it? You know what I'm saying? How about them Jets says, let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Salutes to you. How about them? Good to see you in here. Christopher Phillips says, let's body slam this draft. Two more starters. Let's talk. Yeah, salutes to you, Christopher. Good to see you in here as well. How about them says safety or linebacker? I could see that. We'll see who's there. Like I said, my guy was Kine. My guy was Lewis Kine. He's gone in the first round. I think he went to the Vikings. Vikings made the move, man. So we'll see. Bucks are on the clock right now. We'll see, what's going on with them. It's coming soon. This is crazy. NY Jets FL, salutes. Good to see you in here. NY Jets says, can you imagine if we got Mafe? That's what I'm saying. That's my target. Boye Mafe, that's my guy. That's who I want to see us grab in this second round. If we can get him, then, and again, it'd be crazy because these are the two players that were talked about when the Jets went to the Senior Bowl. They were constantly talked about. Hey, the Jets are going to grab this guy. The Jets are going to grab that guy. So those two players really stuck out, and the Jets were working with them, man. We're working with them and watching them as well. So salutes to you, NY Jets FL. Foxton says, I think we take Brisker. A lot of people still want safety. I wouldn't be upset if we did that, but with LaMarcus Joyner coming back and with Whitehead being signed and Ashton Davis still somewhere around the facility, I don't know. We'll see. But I could see what you guys are talking about. I could see it, but I don't know. I want us to take another. I want us to have at least two young edge rushers to just destroy people. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But I respect that Brisker. There's a lot of people talking about him as well. Like I said, my guy was Kine, and he was taken early. So Brisker might be moving up that board as well because he's one heck of a safety too. NY Jets FL says, or maybe we trade back. We could. Christopher Phillips says, Trey McBride or Bryce Hall. You mean Brees? I know who you're talking about, the running back. I don't know about Trey McBride. We got Uzma and Tyler Conklin. So, but there was some talk that we would still target tight ends. We'll see, man. There's so many guys. Listen, I remember people talking about trading back up into the first round and grabbing tight end. I remember Trey McBride was up there. There was other guys that people were constantly talking about. So, man, we'll see. Foxton said, did you hear about Adam Anderson from Georgia? He could have been drafted. No, I haven't. No, I have not, Foxton. How about them says, I was praying for Hamilton at 10. Man, come on, man. Oh, my goodness. That would have just sent me to the moon. Brandon Jacko, salutes to you, Brandon. Brandon's in the building. He says, hey, it's me, Brandon Jacko. Remember me? I'm going to call into one of your shows in the coming weeks. It's been a while. Salutes, man. Good to see you in here. Yeah, man, call on in. You know what I'm saying? We'll be live. We'll be doing a live radio show Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll be talking about the draft. We'll be talking about all that stuff. So please come on in. Come on by. You know what I'm saying? Also, for those of you that are watching the stream, please like the stream, give the stream a thumbs up. Also share the stream with your friends and your family, please. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. ! Links in the chat. Links to all of my content, all of my social media. Please go to all of that content, all that social media. Go to subs to all my YouTube pages and hit the notification bell as well. Excuse me. Also go to my social media and give me a follow. There's also a link to my Discord in there. Salutes to all my Discord guys. Discord guys going crazy, man. We're going to be talking to the Discord as well. Salutes to them. Go to my Discord. Check out my Discord. Join my Discord. And, talk to us. We in there having a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun, please. We have a blast in there, bro. A blast. Let me tell you. So please come in and join my Discord and say what's up to the boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Say what's up. We are having a blast in there. So, man. NFL draft is open. We ready to go. We ready to go. We are ready to go. It's about that time. It's about that time. They almost there. Let's see here. All right. Come on now. Bunch of players up there. Salutes to you, Rusty. Good to see you in here, man. Good to see you in here, Rusty. Salutes. Christopher Phyllis says, can we get some more playmakers for Zach Wilson? We'll see, man. We'll see. Tampa Bay is on the clock, boys. On the clock. You know what I'm saying? He's on the clock, my friends. We about to see what's going on. We about to see. About to see. It is time. It is time. It is time, bro. Jeez Louise. Man. Gotta make this move. I'm hoping the Bucks do something crazy. I hope they take a safety. Take a safety. Mr. Magic says the Jets brought in a lot of safeties in pre-draft interviews. Yeah. Foxton says Adam was a part of a great Georgia defense, but he's in big trouble with the law. Microphone made a video about him. Okay. You know, we'll definitely see what happens going forward. But the thing is, if you in trouble with the law, I don't think that's a Joe Douglas type of guy, to be completely honest. Not a Joe Douglas kind of guy. If you crazy with the law, he probably not gonna mess with you too much. You know what I'm saying? He probably not gonna mess with you. You know? Probably gonna keep it to himself. Probably gonna pass on you. So, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think you do it though. I think that we'll find somebody else. Joe Douglas is definitely a guy that's a big on character too. Not saying that guy has bad character, but if Joe Douglas ain't feeling that, he ain't feeling it. He gonna stay away. So, but we'll see, man. We will see. We shall see. Venom G says, day 2, let's go. Let the big splash continue. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. It's about that time. You salutes to you, Venom. Good to see you in here, man. Good to see you in here. Give me your thoughts, Venom. Who do you want to see us take in the second round? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. How about them says, salutes to you. How about them says, what position is our greatest need, or is our biggest need now? In my opinion, linebacker is definitely up there. Linebacker, I would still like to see us take another edge. I would say edge is somewhere around there. Center. Yeah, that's pretty much like, some people would say safety too, but I mean, you got some safeties in the building, so, you know. But yeah, so that's kind of our thing right now. So we'll see though. We'll see. Rusty. What do you think of, what do you think is our greatest need? Let me know. How about them? Rusty says it's tense as all hell. We'll see, man. We'll see. Everything's smooth. I don't see why everybody's so tensed up. It's real smooth. What we addressed so much in the first round, right? And there's still so many options for us in the second round. That's beautiful. I could see us trade down, to be completely honest. I could see us the same thing that we did, Joe Douglas's first draft. I could see us trading down. I could see us, taking somebody, moving down, and still being able to get a guy. I could see it. I can see it happening. So we'll see what goes on, though. So we'll see what goes on. There's a lot going on. So my guy Kaiser Rev says it's Breece Hall or Neal for him in the second. We'll see. We will see. There's a lot going on. Again, please give the stream a thumbs up if you haven't already. Rusty says it's like roulette trying to figure out what position we're going for. Yeah. Man, so much going on. N'Kobe Dean for Venom G's. Venom G says he wants N'Kobe. Okay. I respect that. There's a lot of people talking about N'Kobe, man, that they absolutely want to, bring him to the squad. I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all. That'd be a good selection. That'd be a very good selection for us. Absolutely. He's a guy that, can definitely do his thing here. So, see what happens, though. The pick is in for the Bucks. Let's make it happen. Let's see what they got going. What are y'all doing? What are we doing? Come on, Bucks. Make a mistake. How about them says, I think linebacker at 38. Okay. All right. I respect that. Come on now. Make the move. Are they still doing this where they just talk like for 40 years instead of like, letting us know what the pick is? We're going to talk for 40 years instead of just telling us. Bruh, y'all did this all in the first round. You got to do it in the second round too? Jeez Louise, man. Jets gang salutes to you. Jets gang says Jets. All right. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Jets gang, give me your thoughts about the draft so far. How are y'all feeling about it? Let me know. Picks in. Let's go. What are we doing? Let us know. Foxton says Jason Maru in the third. Vernon Golston in the fourth. Come on, Bucks. Make your selection. Here we go. Okay, Bucks take what? Logan Hall. Okay. That's fine. They take Logan Hall, defensive end from Houston. All right. Respect. I respect that. I respect it. Okay. All right. They took Logan Hall. And I think Green Bay is trading up. Green Bay done traded up. Green Bay has traded up. Oh, what are they trading up for, though? What are you trading up for? Oh, my goodness. The Green Bay Packers have traded up. What? Oh, man. Come on now. What is Green Bay trying to do right now? They done traded up to 34. Come on, man. Come on now. I think they moving up to take a wide receiver, to be completely honest. That's what I think they're doing. I think they just moving up to take a wide out because they didn't take one in the first. So I think they moving up to take somebody, in that second. That's what I think is going on. I think they moving up to take somebody. Real talk. That's what I think is happening. That's exactly what I think is happening right there. It's going to be interesting. I hope they're not taking who I think they're going to take. But I think they're going to, honestly, I think they end up with a wide receiver here. This dude's serious, man. They didn't waste no time. No time. Come on now. Okay, Green Bay takes Christian Watson. All right, I respect that. I respect that. Good job for Green Bay. Good job from Green Bay. Whew. Whew. That was a close one. Whew. That was a close one, boys. All right. Okay. I respect that. Good job. Take that wide receiver. We still got people on the board, boy. We still got players on the board. Let me tell you. Yes, sir. We still got players on the board. Let's get it. It takes them a million years to announce the picks on these on this draft. It takes them like a million years, bro. It's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. So crazy. Come on now. I'm on. Jeez Louise. That was close, man. If they would have took who I thought they was going to take, man. Oh, man. Christian Watson. I'll take it. I'll take it all day. Foxton says, Watson is not Devontae Adams. No, he's not, Watson is not Devontae Adams. You completely right. He's not Devontae Adams, but come on. Tennessee Titans, they are on the board. Damn, Tennessee got their pick in. Let's get it shaking. What is Tennessee doing? Come on, don't. Oh. Tennessee could end up taking who I think they're going to take. Come on now. Don't do it. Don't do it, Tennessee. Don't think about no linebackers. Don't think about no pass rushers. Everything is good. Everything is good now. We right there, boys. We are right there, okay? It's right there. We almost got him. Salutes to all my guys. Salutes to all of my guys in the Discord going at it, man. In the Discord going at it. Going crazy, bro. Come on now. Come on now. Who do we take here? Who are y'all taking? Oh, man. Rusty says, Tennessee makes me nervous. We should just trade it up. Hey, listen. Tennessee, they got some needs, bruh. I know that they could use the edge. They could use a linebacker too. There's other spaces that they can go to. I think the pick is in Roger McCreary. And we just traded up as well. Roger McCreary for the Titans. Okay, that's a corner. What are we doing right here? What are we doing? What are we doing? We just traded up into 36. Bro, what is going on? Bro, Joe Douglas is something else, bro. We just traded up to 36. Let's see what's going on. So we just traded up right now. We just moved up to 36. Who are we taking? Who are we taking? Bro, please be Boye Mafe. Please. Please, I'm begging you. Come on now. That's all we need. That's all we need right now. Come on. Let's make the move. Let's make it happen. Bruh, we own the clock. We really just moved up. Joe Douglas is being aggressive in this draft, bruh. He's being super aggressive in this draft, and I like what he is doing, bro. I like what he's doing. He is not, falling for no nonsense. He's not getting, getting used, nothing. As of right now, the news is, we sent 38 and 146 to the Giants. That's what we sent to the Giants to move up. So, to 36. Joe Douglas is making moves, man. He's making a ton of moves. Bruh. He sent our third and a fifth. Let's see who we getting. Picks in. Let's go. Who are we taking? What's going on? We got Nakobe Dean still on the board. We got people on the board, man. Nakobe Dean on the board. Boye Mafe on the board. Come on now. The pick's in. Let's get it going. The pick is in. Let's get it going. They doing too much, man. I need y'all to announce what is happening. What is going on? I'm wondering who's there, man. There's been a lot of talk. Dean's still on the board. Boye's still on the board. There's other guys still on the board as well that could really help us, bro. That could really, really help us. Come on now. Especially a guy like Nakobe Dean, honestly, everybody was talking about him possibly being on a first rounder. Easily. That he was a guy that was supposed to go in the first round. It's crazy. So there's still a bunch of guys still on this board, man. Come on now. Come on, Joe Douglas. Let's make it happen. Too many players still on this board. Come on now. I need to see you. Make it happen. Is there anybody you guys do not want to see the New York Jets take in the second round? With this pick right here, the pick is in. We waiting to see. Is there anybody you do not want to see the New York Jets take? What is a player, or who is the player that is on the board right now that you like, man, please don't take him? I want to know. The pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. The pick is in. This pick is in. The pick is in. And they taking 1 million years to announce it. 1 billion. A full-blown 1 billion years to announce this. It's crazy. Let me get back to the savages in the chat, man. Joe Douglas is crazy. Man. How about them says, should we take a tackle? How about them Jets says Dean all the way? Okay. Venom G's, yep, we on the clock. Rusty says Dean or Leo. All right. How about them says we taking Dean for sure. Venom G says Nakobe. Rusty says the pick's in. Yes, it is. Venom G says Nakobe and Mosley would be great together. Yep. Philip says Nakobe Dean, I bet. All right. Come on now. Let's get to this pick. Can we announce this pick, please? Come on. Let's announce this pick now. Come on. Let's make it happen. Come on now with this pick. Come on. Nakobe Dean, Boye on the board. Let's go. Bro, this draft show is ridiculous. These dudes be talking for 40 years about turkey sandwiches and all kinds of stuff. Lasagna. They not talking about nothing that's going on with the draft. Come on. All right. Yep. Darrelle Revis is about to announce it. It's good to see him. All right, let's go. Come on. Boye Mafe. Nakobe Dean. 36 pick. All right, let's go. Okay. Who we selecting? Breece Hall? Wow. Breece Hall? He's not bad. He's not a bad player. But Breece Hall? Breece Hall, though? He's not a bad player. But he's a running back. I'm confused. I'm kind of confused here. Breece Hall, let me get Savages, tell me. Breece Hall, how are you feeling about this pick? How are you feeling about it? Breece Hall, he passed on Boye, he passed on Nakobe Dean, and he took Breece Hall in the second round. Bro, what does that mean for Michael Carter? What's going on, bruh? I'm confused, bro. Like, Breece Hall is not a bad player at all. I like him. Solid running back. Great move, right? As far as like bringing him in. Great back from Iowa State. Great, like, I get it. He's explosive, so on and so forth. Bro, what does this mean for Michael Carter? Like, I mean, to me, this pretty much puts the writing on the wall for old Ty Johnson. He probably going to be up out of there. But I'm like, wow, Breece Hall in the second. What about Nakobe Dean? What about Mafe? What about, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering, man. I really wanted more edge pressure. Maybe he gonna move up again. I don't know, man. I don't know. Kaiser Rev says, Breece Hall, let's go. I'm on cloud 9 right now. Okay, I respect it. I don't have a problem with Breece Hall because he's a great back. But all I'm saying is, like, what about edge? Like, what about Nakobe Dean? What about our linebacker situation? I'm just wondering, man. I'm just wondering. Breece Hall. I wouldn't have thought. Now that was surprising. Breece Hall definitely was surprising. Man, this is kind of. Let me get to y'all, man. Breece Hall, something else. Breece Hall in the second round, and he moved up to drafting too. He moved up to grab Breece Hall, like he moved up to grab him. I'll tell you what. Zach Wilson is getting weapon after weapon after weapon. He getting weapon after weapon after weapon. All right. You can't say that Joe Douglas ain't addressing this offense. I'll tell you that. We got a wide receiver. When they got a running back for you now, we're going to see what they keep doing, man. That's crazy. Breece Hall in the second round. I'm shocked. I don't know if anybody else is anybody else as shocked as I am that he went Breece Hall in the second round? With all the backs that we have, especially with Michael Carter showing the promise that he showed. Michael Carter played well last year. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me get to the Savages, man. Salutes to everybody. Again, please give the stream a thumbs up wherever you're watching me from. Please share the stream as well. If you like to give to the stream, Super Chat is there. Man, this is crazy. Breece Hall in the second round. And he moved up to grab him. That means he was like, I need this. All right. Venom G says, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. I hear you. I'm right there with you. I'm a little shocked myself. Foxton says he's the best running back in the draft. Yeah, I think he's the first running back to come off the board. Venom G says they need to speed this draft up a little. That's a fact, man. I don't know what's going on. It's like they dragging this out. It's like, bro, come on, man. Y'all talking about Lunchables and juice and water and chips that you come on, man. Get to the picks, man. Y'all doing too much. NY Jets FL says, Joe, told you we need to get explosive athletes. Let's go. Listen, I understand getting explosive athletes. I get it. We got Garrett Wilson. We have some explosive athletes. But do you really need an explosive athlete at running back? Especially in today's game? When you can get we got Michael Carter in I think the 4th round. And he played well for us last year. Well, very well, right? We re-signed Tevin Coleman. You got Austin Walter, who showed a lot of flashes. He was playing well too. All I'm asking, Breece Hall is a great back. There's no denying that. He's the best back in the draft. We talked about him before on the show. I like the kid. But Nakobe Dean is there. Boye Mafe is there. We need more edge. And you just go running back in the second. I don't hate the player. He's great. We're going to hand the ball off to him. He going to move. What about the edge pressure? That's all I'm asking. What about edge? What about linebacker? Everybody acting, this linebacker situation, you look last year, we had issues. Gerard Davis missed a bunch of time. He's gone. Quincy Williams played pretty solidly for us. CJ Mosley played well for us, but CJ is going to be making $18.5 million next year. He's making 17 point something this year. You can't continue forward with him. And he's getting older. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. How about them says typical JD round 2 head scratcher. I don't know. I like Breece Hall. I do. But I'm just wondering, why would you take him in the second, though? Why take a running back in the second? That's my whole thing. Mr. Magic says the Jets need playmakers. It's another weapon. Carter is an injury machine. I don't know if I wouldn't say injury machine. He's not an injury machine. But we do have playmakers. You got Elijah Moore. You got, Michael Carter's a playmaker. We got Garrett Wilson, who's going to be a playmaker. If he's healthy, Corey Davis is a playmaker. We got Uzma. We have playmakers. This is not like the Jets from last season. We got some playmakers now. It's not like we're not terrible. We've improved quite a bit. But, man, I'm shocked. Yeah. Yeah. Falcons select Arnold Ebukati. All right. They take edge. Falcons take edge. Nakobe Dean, I don't know what's going on with him, bro. He is just continuing to slide a little bit. Boy, he's still on the board. Let me know how y'all think. I'm still a little shocked that I'm still shocked that we took Breece Hall. Also, the Texans took Jalen Pierre-T. Excuse me. Man, wow. Bears are now, they pick is in for the Bears. Seattle Seahawks are on the clock. I'm just a little shocked that he would take a running back in the second. Especially with this system. It's a myriad of backs. You don't need a ton of great backs. Bro, you look at San Francisco, they running with a bunch of they're not bad running backs, but it's not super studs. Their last running back that they rushed with that had a ton of rushing yards, he was an undrafted rookie free agent. So we'll see. NY Jets FL says we took a Nick Chubb type. Carter cannot carry the load. All right. I respect it. Rusty says we didn't need to trade up to get Hall. I got to go smoke. He's got to go take a look at some trees. That's he enjoys studying plants. That's what he was saying. He's got to go out and check on his flowers. And I respect that. Salute to you, Rusty. Venom G says, I get the pick. Our running back was hurt a lot this season. Foxton says, I don't have a problem with Brees because he's the very best running back in the draft. Yes, the pick is a little high, but I don't have a problem with him. Yeah, and I respect that. Like I said, I like Brees. I think he's a great back. I'm just like, running back in a second when you have Mafe and Dean just sitting there in your face? I don't know. How about them Jets says, no need to trade up for Hall. Yeah. Mr. Magic says Dean is injured. I know he's dealing with something, but, bro, he's going to be all right. Foxton says Michael Carter will be fine. Brees will be his compliment. Okay. But do you take compliments in a second, though? Do you take complimentary running backs in a second, though? With all the needs that's on his team, like, I don't know. And all of a sudden, everybody, I don't know, man. I know Ty Johnson better count his days. He better start counting them days, because, woo. How about them Jets says, about to pour me some Jack, and I respect you. Christopher Phillips says they needed a running back. Michael Carter gets injured. Michael Carter, yeah, he had a concussion. But it's not like Michael Carter missed, like, was on IR like the full season. No, Michael Carter was out there making plays, man. He was out there making plays. Christopher Phillips says the best way to help your quarterback is a good running game. Yeah, but the biggest problem with our running game was our offensive line. Everybody acting like Michael Carter was just out there just wide open holes he was running through. No, if you watch those games, bro, Michael Carter was literally running away from guys when he was getting a handoff sometimes. It was tough. And not just that, he was coming out of the backfield too, catching footballs. It was real nice. Foxton says, please don't lose faith, Joe. No, I'm not losing faith in Joe Douglas at all. Like I said, I like Brees Hall. Great player. I'm just wondering, when you look at what was there, just a running back in the second round is like, we need help. And elsewhere. We need help elsewhere for real. Tyrone Nichols, salutes to you. Good to see you in here. Tyrone says, Brees. What up, Jets fam? I'm hyped. I respect that. How about them says day one winners and now day two losers. Oh, man. Tyrone Nichols says, no, Joe, I called it. Brees is the number one back. Yeah, I think you did say something about Brees Hall before. Yeah. Foxton says, I'm a little surprised but not shocked about Brees. Yeah. Venom G says, P. Ryan out of here. Johnson, thank you for coming. Pack your bags. Oh, man. Oh, man. NY Jets FL says, look what a second round Jonathan Taylor did for the Colts. Look, I'm not I'm not knocking that, but I'm not knocking taking backs, later in drafts. It's not like we took him at 4. All I'm saying is that taking a running back in the second round when we have the needs that we have that could be addressed is just a little puzzling to me. Okay, I understand. Listen, Brees Hall, great back. I like him. But I'm just like, in the second round when we have major needs at edge, we have some question marks at linebacker. Again, I just talked about CJ and all those other guys, but does anybody know if Sherwood or the other young linebacker, Hamza Nesruddin, is anybody sold on them as linebackers? We talking about injuries to Michael Carter. I understand that. Sherwood and Hamza Nesruddin has not shown you anything, necessarily to make you be like, oh yeah, we can go forward with them, bro. They are both big question marks, and they're both coming off of big injuries. One a torn Achilles, the other one a ACL injury. So it's like, I just got questions. Like when you can get an upgrade and then you looking at CJ Mosley, it's like, bro, how long you gonna, have that guy? It's just a lot of questions for me. That's all. Phillips says no. Jets Mess says P. Ryan is a goner. Yeah. I mean, P. Ryan ain't played in so long, bro. He ain't been out there. Yeah, he probably up out of here. Jets Mess says we could have got him in the next round. I don't know. Foxton says we took Michael Carter last year because we missed out on Javonte Williams, who was selected earlier. You know what's crazy? Okay, Foxton, listen. Last year when we got Michael Carter, Every Jets fan was screaming, it's a steal. It's a steal. Can't believe we got the guy. It's a steal. It's a steal. It's a steal. Now everybody trying to act like Michael Carter's just leftover, pot roast. Michael Carter played very well for us last year. I like Breece Hall, but let's not sit here and act like Michael Carter wasn't the only playmaker at certain points of the season for us last year offensively, because he was. Go back to those games, a couple games before that Bengals game, the Bengals game itself, and then a couple games out, bro, he was the only one out there constantly making plays. He was carrying the load. I mean, I like the mix to bring in Breece, but it's just like with edge and then linebacker sitting right there, I'm just wondering. I just got some questions. Nichols says he helps play action. He's good picking up the blitz. He can catch out the backfield, and he can score. It's a great pick. He's a first-round running back. Y'all tripping. Okay, all right. How about them says, I like Hall, but not in the second. Yeah. It's going to be a crazy one. Darley, salutes to you. Good to see you out in here. Salutes to you, Baptiste. Baptiste says that means we have to trade players away to get what we want. We'll see what happens. The real J says P. Ryan and Johnson are definitely up out of here. Yeah. Tyrone says we waited for 26 at edge, but picked Breece where he was supposed to be projected, and people are confused. I don't know, man. I don't know. Foxton says maybe JD thinks that Dean will fall to the third round. Maybe he does. I mean, I'm kind of shocked that there was a lot of talk that the Falcons would take him. But, they took Arnold, so we'll see what happens. The real J says Hall is the best back in the draft. We'll rather draft a linebacker, though. Hopefully we get Quan. Yeah, Quan Alexander. Still waiting to see what goes on with him, so we'll see. Man. So we'll see. Nichols says Carter is a 5'7". Who's going to be the goal line back? Zach Wilson? The thing is, Nichols, is you can find goal line backs all over the league. That's just like finding a blocking tight end. Like, those aren't hard to find. But what is hard to find? Edge. You don't just find like really good edge rushers or guys that can get to the edge consistently, get to the passer consistently. You don't find them just sitting on the street every day. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I don't dislike Breece Hall. I think he's the best running back in the draft. He's a good back. But I'm just saying, back in the second, when we have all these other needs and those guys are sitting there too. That's all I'm wondering. I don't hate the pick at all. I think he's a good player. Just wondering. The real J says it's being reported that Dean is hurt and he might need surgery. Yeah. GVH salutes to you. VH says JD definitely feeling Quincy Williams. Might have to get Quan Alexander on the horn. Yeah. Well, I know Quan came in. They brought him in, but I don't know, what's going to go forward with him. I don't know if they're going to sign him. Foxden says, I'm not sold on Nezrodine or Sherwood. The highlight of last year's draft was clearly Zach Eccles and both Carters. Yeah. Nichols says, I would be interested to see if we can get anything from Mimsy. That's another thing, man. You trade off Denzel Mims. That's another big hole in that draft, man, because we took him in the second round, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with Mims going forward. To me, if you bringing in Garrett Wilson, the writing's kind of on the wall for Mims. By the way, the Bears took Kyler Gordon, and then the Seahawks follow with Boye Mafe. He's gone. Man. Boye Mafe going to the Seahawks. They add another pass rusher. Seahawks on the board again at 41. Man. This is tough. Whew. Man, he went to the right spot because they definitely gonna work him into that defense for sure. Woo! The real J salutes to you again. Yep, Mafe is gone. Everybody's saying Mafe is gone. Mafe is gone. He is, bro. Mafe is gone. He going to Seattle. Salutes to him. Salutes to him. Jay Long says, LBJ, salutes to you, Jay. Jay says, we got the best running back in the draft, the best cornerback, the best wide receiver, and the second best edge in the draft. I'm getting home from work and having a cold one for Joe Douglas. Yeah, Jay, salutes. And again, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you in here. Listen, we got Breece. I think Breece is a great running back. I'm just wondering why take him when we could have gotten a linebacker or some edge. That's the only thing I'm wondering. I don't hate Breece Hall as a pick at all. I think he's a great running back. I'm just wondering why move up to take him when we could have got Boye. He's sitting right there. Even now people talk about, the Kobe Dean may need surgery. He was still an option out there as well. I'm just wondering, man. I'm just wondering. Especially, again, we got Michael Carter. Foxton says, I like Michael Carter, the running back, so much that I wish he was my brother. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. No, but so far this has been a solid draft. A very solid draft. I like what the Jets were able to do in the first. I like the move up. The second round, so far, with Breece in the second round, I thought that was a decent move. I'm just wondering, man. Boye was sitting right there, bro. He's sitting right there. But we'll see. Do y'all think Joe Douglas moves up again? Do you think he'll try to trade and get back into the late second round or maybe early third round, something like that? We got that third round pick still sitting. We'll see what happens. Man. Jay Long says, I agree, but I never thought Breece would last this far. Him and Carter splitting carries. Woo, that's going to be sweet. Yeah. I could definitely see him. Like I said, we were just talking about him a second. I mean, the second he got drafted, it was like, wow, man. But I'm just like, man. Dude, we need linebackers. We really do. Especially, again, when you look at guys like Sherwood, Nezraldine, bro, those guys haven't even showed us that they can stay healthy. Big questions with CJ Mosley. He's making 18.5. Like Quincy Williams, that's a good player. But again, he coming up on that contract year too. So we're going to see him out there. Hopefully, we're able to see what he gives us this year. But, bro, there's big question marks, man. Big question marks at linebacker. So we'll see. We will see. Foxton says the 2021 class are a group of great guys. They have really good personalities. Yeah. Yep. Man. Boye is gone. I wonder how far Dean gonna slide at this point. Where do you guys think Nakobe Dean ends up? Do you guys think he's going to be a third round pick? Could he slide further than the third round? You guys think he gets taken in the late second round? This is kind of crazy. David Ojabo's still on the board too, from Michigan. He got injured at his workout. I'm shocked. He's still on the board as well. So there's still some options, but again, he's a guy that's hurt too. Man. I'm wondering when these tight ends gonna start coming off the board, bruh. Trey McBride's still here. All those guys are still on the board. Minnesota Vikings up. Seattle got Kenneth Walker II, another running back. I think that's the second running back to come off the board. So we about to see what's going on, bruh. Let me see what the Vikings gonna do here. Who they gonna grab? The pick is in for the Vikings too. Jay Long says he must be hurt. How did Dean last this long? Dude was a beast in college. Yeah, that's what we were saying. I know some people are saying it's being reported now that he needs surgery. So that's probably a thing. Medical stuff always gets people to slide. But still, even with the medical, it's like, I don't know, man. He's a guy that I could easily see, making it happen in this league. So we'll see. I don't know how far he's going to slide. But that dude was a beast in college. He was a beast. A beast. Man, a complete beast. All right. Kobe Dean, that Georgia boy, was going crazy, bro. He going crazy. So we'll see, bro. We'll see. Foxden says, I predict that Dean will slip to the 4th if he's hurt. Ooh. Woo. Man. That'd be tough, man. That would be tough. Slipping to the 4th? Man, let me tell you. Because Nakobe Dean at one point had like literally a first-round grade on him. For real. People was just like, bro, he should go in the 1st. I remember Devin Lloyd was talked about as well as going a linebacker that can go in the 1st. So it's kind of crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. Completely crazy. Minnesota Vikings, they pick is in. Come on, tell us who they picked. Why are y'all taking so long? VH says, I know Dean has leadership and skills, but is he too small for our scheme? Haven't seen him enough, but he had a beast in front of him, and our front just races up the field. I don't know, man. Listen, we take undersized guys all the time. That's what Robert Saleh is known for. Getting undersized or tweener guys, being able to put them in his defensive scheme and have them be successful. That's one of the reasons why we took guys like Jamin Sherwood and Hamza Nezruddin, these kind of undersized safeties, or these safeties, and then, you know, turning them into linebackers, or they're kind of undersized linebackers. He did that in San Francisco too, with multiple guys, undersized kind of linebackers, kind of tweener guys, put them in positions, and they was making plays. So, man, you know, so I don't know. Maybe that's why they didn't take him. I don't know. I really don't know. Foxton says, I want Dean just as badly as you do, but if he's hurt, he won't be able to make an immediate impact. I hear you. Nakobe Dean was one of my guy. I want to be very clear. My guy that I wanted us to take, and I said this yesterday before we ended and started talking about it, I wanted us to take Boye Mafe. I was very clear about that. Okay? I want more edge, all right? That's who I wanted. But Nakobe Dean was one of the guys. But like you said as well, maybe it's, you know, something we don't know. Maybe medically it is very bad. But again, there's other guys in this draft that are hurt too, and that it's been, you know, circulated that it's pretty bad, and teams that have no issues with it. So we don't know, you know. Maybe it's something we don't know. I don't know. But I know he took Brees. He took Brees. I'm ready to go. Listen, you take that dude in the second round. My guess is that they are going to feed Brees Hall and Michael Carter this year. They're going to feed him, which, I mean, makes sense to me because, again, this system that we run in is a run first system. It's a run first system. So we'll see, man. He is a beast. Come on with the Minnesota Vikings pick. Can we just announce it? Why do we need 45 minutes of people talking about sandwiches and broccoli? We don't need to hear that. We do not need to hear that. The NFL draft from here on out has got to do a much better job of just telling people what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? Man. This is crazy. What do you guys think about the draft that, like, the Giants have had? There's been a lot of people talking about their draft as well and how well, you know, they've drafted. What are y'all thoughts about that, man? Because they right now, you know, same building as us. Same stuff. Ooh. They got KT. They went in draft. They went in continue to address the trenches. It was something else, man. They was something else. Got KT, Evan Neal. The Giants took care of business. Took care of business. Let me tell you. Man. This is crazy. Man. Venom G says, what the hell is this guy talking about? Bro, Venom, I'm telling you, it is insane watching, like, They literally talk for 45 minutes about nothing. About nothing instead of just announcing the pick. It's like the pick will be in and they'll be talking for an hour about nothing. And then they'll go, oh, the pick is in. But it's like, bro, would you just tell us what the pick is, please? We don't need to hear 45 minutes of y'all talking. It is crazy. Jeez Louise, man. It is so crazy to watch this. Just tell us who the pick is and let's move on. Like, we don't need 45 hours of y'all talking. It's insane. Jeez Louise. Salutes to you, Venom. You telling the complete truth. The Vikings took Andrew Booth Jr. All right, corner from Clemson. I respect it. I respect that. Can we please get this Giants pick so we can move on? Jeez Louise. This is insanity, man. They talk so much, it's insane, bruh. It's like, come on. What is happening? Jay Long says, can't stand the Giants, but they've done well. Yeah, they have, man. They have. Like I said, they got Evan Neal. They got KT as well. They've made some moves, man. I can't stand that team, but they've made some moves. They made some moves. Putting themselves in position. For sure. Foxton says the Giants are being very careful, but they're being very smart too. Yeah, they are. They are. Bro, when I tell you, we were sitting here watching this together. When I tell you, after the Jets passed on Kayvon Thibodeau, I saw Giants. We was all just like, man, what the heck? All right, we got Sauce Gardner. Okay, that's a good move. You know, I was still like, dang, we was shocked that they passed on KT, but it was like, okay, we all right with that. We okay. And then it said Giants on the clock. And like right when it was finishing the K for clock, it pictures in. The Giant, bruh, they seen that and said, put that in gear, drove up. Here's the card. Here's the card. They picked KT like that. They did not let that dude sit on the board at all. They picked him, took him like that. Man. Woo. That was fast. That was so fast. That was about as fast as the Lions. When the Lions seen that Hutchinson was still on the board, Dan Campbell, he ran a 4.140. Jump. Here's the card. Give us that guy, man. Give us that guy. You know what I'm saying? Venom G says, I don't want to know the history. Just say the damn pick and move on. Facts. Facts, Venom. Jay Long says, that's why we watching you, LBJ. I can't stand the national show. Salutes to you, Jay Long. Thank y'all. Man, I can't stand it. I can't stand how long they take to make these damn picks, to announce them. That's the crazy thing. The picks be in for like 40 minutes. And they want to talk for 35 extra minutes about everything else. The food that they ate last night. Oh, and we staying in this hotel. We having a lot of fun. No, they made sure that the corners of my bed, they made sure everything was folded nice and neat. My towels are real nice in my hotel room. Like, bro, don't nobody care about that. Why are you talking to us about this? Stuff that do not matter. Like, damn. You talking to me about nothing. Oh, well, and yesterday I was thinking about, hey, what happens if my car runs out of gas and there's no gas station within miles? Why are we talking about this? Why? Why are you talking to me about this? Can you please announce the pick, please? And the worst was throughout the entire draft, they kept doing it when the Jets were on the clock. We trying to figure out who we taking it for. They want to start talking about sandwiches and macaroni. Why are we talking about this? Come on, man. I don't know if I said this, but the Giants took Wendell Robinson from a wide receiver. They took him. Jeez Louise, man. You want to talk to me about sandwiches and chips? Will you please tell me who we drafted it for? Can you please do that? What I don't understand is just do that after the pick. Why do you have the pick is in on the screen for 40 years? The pick is it, it keep blinking, right? It's just burning into my retinas. It's just burning. I'm just watching. The pick is in, the pick is in, the pick is in. It just gets burning into my retinas. And I'm just watching it. I'm almost going blind waiting on this pick because y'all want to talk about what you did last Sunday at the park. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about what you did at the park. I don't care that you planning a family trip to Colorado. I don't care. I don't care, man. I don't care. Jeez Louise, man. Houston Texans. The pick is in on the Houston Texans, but we're waiting on the Texans pick right now. Baltimore Ravens are up at 45. I don't care. Man. That's like when I know y'all can relate to this. People always want to try to talk to you got stuff to do. You ever got stuff to do and then people want to hold a 45-minute conversation with you and you like, bro, how come you don't never want to talk to me when I, got a little time to move around? You want to talk to me now that I got to rush and take care of this. Listen, I understand, that you had some good dessert or you want to talk to me about the iced tea that you drinking. Talk to me about this later, man. I don't got time. Man, the pick is in. The pick is in. Can I know what it is? My eyes are hurting watching this thing blink. Tell me what it is. And then talk to us about, the salad that you had. Talk to us about how you enjoy croutons. I don't care. Oh, my Lord. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Savages. I had to let that go. I'm so tired. I'm going to be talking about that. I'm tired of that. I am tired of this. Man. Salutes to VH Venom G's. Man. Jeez Louise. Excuse me. At 44, the Texans take John Mechie, wide receiver from Bama. He only been waiting about 2 hours to officially announce that he's been drafted by the Texans. He only been waiting 2 hours. Y'all the ones holding up these young people trying to move on with their life. They watching, waiting for the pick is in. They in there like, damn, where am I going? Am I drafted? Does anybody remember that I got drafted? Maybe I didn't. You got them confused because it's taking you so long to announce the pick. Lucky I ain't in the draft. If it take you 2 hours to announce, I'm going to sleep. Just whatever. Y'all going if Joe is ever in the NFL draft, just know that if it take him this long to announce who I'm getting drafted by, when they cut to me, just like how they cut to the players and they be sitting with their families and everybody cheering and stuff, when they cut to me, I'm going to be in the bed sleep. I'm sleeping. I'm sorry. I ain't got the time. Either they're going to pan to me in the bed sleep or they're going to pan to an empty chair because I'm gone. I'm gone. I ain't got the time to sit here and listen to this nonsense for 2 hours. Would you please announce the pick? Please. They're going to cut to an empty chair. It's going to be an empty chair. I done had it, man. Baltimore Ravens, the pick is in. We going to be waiting about 40 more years to get it. NY Jets FL says the Giants reached. Man. Foxton says it's because of that nonsense on national shows is the reason why I prefer to watch you, Joe. Salutes. Thank you, Foxton. Jay Johnson says, what's up, Savages? Who did we get at third? We took Breece Hall. We traded up to 36, I believe it was. We traded up to 36, yep, and got Breece Hall, the running back. We talked about that, Jay. There's a lot of, everybody has their own thoughts about it. I like Breece Hall. I think he's a great player. I want to reiterate this. I think he's a great back. But Nakobe Dean is there, but there's been a lot of talk about him, possibly needing surgery. But Boye Mafe is there as well. So give me your thoughts about that, Jay Johnson. We waited about 40 years for that pick, Jay, to be announced. The Jets traded up and was on the clock, and they started talking about putting raisins in salad. I was just sitting here like, bro, are we really talking about barbecue, raisins and salad, corn on the cob? Is that really what we're talking about right now? I'm telling you, draft me and don't announce it, you're going to be seeing an empty chair. Or you're going to be seeing me in the bed sleeping. Whatever. J Long said, pick is in. Pick is in. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm done. I am done. Wait 30 years. NY Jets FL says, welcome to marriage. Is that what marriage is like? Oh my. Oh no. He said, welcome to marriage. Oh man, is that what being married is like? Oh. Well, take too long. I'm gonna be in the bed sleep. Take too long to talk to me. I'm telling you, have a conversation that's taking too long. You're gonna look at me, it's gonna be an empty chair. Because I'm not. That's all I'm giving you. Empty chairs. Whatever. Oh man. This is insane. Oh, 45th pick. Ravens pick is in. Oh, David Ojabo, edge from Michigan. Ravens got him. Ravens add more edge. Woo. VH says Venom. I think we have pick 101 with all the national chatter is going to be. Yeah. We got we got pick 101. We made that trade with the Titans. Man. This is insane. This is insane. Man. Jay Johnson says, what's this Debo talk I'm seeing? Oh, you probably seeing there's rumors, I don't know how factual this is, but there's rumors that the Jets offered the 10th pick and what was it? The 10th pick. It was like the 10th pick and a 5th round pick for Debo and a 2nd round pick, I think it was. I think that was the supposed offer again, because I respect everybody, but bro, nothing leaks out from this front office and then, people. So apparently the Jets offer for Debo Samuel was the 10th pick in the draft and a 5th rounder in exchange for Samuel and the 49ers 2nd rounder. That's what Joe Douglas offered them, according to reports. So that's probably the talk. Joe Douglas trying to fleece people, bruh. Venom G says, damn, 101. I can take a nap and wake up before 100 the way this time is structured, bro. You can take a nap, wake up, get ready for work, go to work, come back home, have, a good meal, take a shower, take another nap, get up, and we'll still be about 6 or 7 picks away the way that they continue on with this draft. This is ridiculous. I wish that at this point, instead of just make the picks and allow me to just print it out. Make the picks and allow me to just print it out. How about that? Like, this is ridiculous. I don't mind a little banter, but this is way too much banter. This is like some ridiculousness. Man, Man. Jay Johnson says, "Are they trolling?" I'm seeing people saying Debo to the Jets. I haven't seen that. I just saw the trade, the supposed trade. So maybe Joe is still in the works trying to make it happen, but I don't know. Man. Foxton says, now we have Breece Hall and Bryce Hall. Yeah. I'm telling you. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Bryce Hall, though. I really want to see. I mean, he played well last year. It's tough to put that guy on the bench. But maybe Reed is going to play some nickel corner. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got a question, though. And I want y'all to answer this honestly. With Sauce being taken at 4, if he does not start, what will you think about it? If with Sauce taken at 4, I want y'all to give me an honest answer. Think about this. Sauce taken at 4, and he doesn't end up being a starter. They don't start him. What would you think about that if he doesn't start in his rookie year? How would you feel about that? I want to just get y'all answers. I want to hear it. I just want to hear y'all's perspective. NY Jets FL says, good for Njabo. Yeah. He's going to a great franchise, too. Lions have just drafted a Josh Pasquale. Commanders are on the board. Washington Commanders are on the board. Their pick is in. Now Chicago's on the board. We'll talk about what pick they got 3 hours from now. Jay Johnson says, not happy with running back. I guess you're not happy with the running back right now. Well, you know, we'll see. Man. Woo. Let me tell you. This is just. Foxton says, we have Breece Hall, we have a Bryce Hall, and we have 2 Carters. Yep, we got 2 Wilsons too. We got some Halls, we got some Wilsons, we got some Williams, Quincy Williams, Quentin Williams. We got I'm telling you, this team is crazy. I don't know how you just don't have to call people by their first name, you know. Man, it's crazy. Jay Johnson says, I'm still riding the first round high, so I'm good. Yeah, that first round was solid. NY Jets FL says 101 is tonight or tomorrow. Supposedly it's supposed to be tonight. But like I said, this is going to be a second round because I got to get up out of here. So after the second round, I'm going to cut the stream. But they're supposed to do the third round tonight as well. And 101 is in the third round. So it's late in the third round now. So it's crazy. This is craziness, man. Craziness. Just ridiculous, bro. Just ridiculous. Jay Johnson says, everybody's scared to do business with Joe because they don't want to end up on the donkey of the day. Bro, he fleeces people. When I tell you, like, Mike McCagnon used to just give up the farm for anything, bro. For anything. Those days are done. Those days of you trying to use the New York Jets. And you know what it is, too? A lot of our past general managers, when I look at how Joe Douglas conducts himself as far as business, a lot of our past general managers, I think, were so scared or nervous because they weren't as good in the draft as Joe Douglas and his staff is, that they would trade things like Mike McCagnon, to me, was a guy that clearly didn't know what he was doing in the draft. Clear as day, you could see it because some of the decisions that he would make would just be mind-boggling, right? And I think that he was so just absolutely nervous that he would make decisions. I remember he traded down. I don't know if any of y'all remember this. We were supposed to draft Alvin Kamara. We were supposed to take Alvin Kamara. And we were working on a deal that was supposed to. I think we were supposed to make a trade with like the Saints or something like that. and we were supposed to take Alvin Kamara, I think like in the third or something. And instead of taking Kamara, instead of taking him, we ended up taking Chad Hansen and Ardarius Stewart, and we passed on Alvin Kamara. Now, this kind of came out because there was an article written where there was some sources from the Jets front office, like his scouts, that were telling him, yo, take Alvin Kamara. And he told them no, because he wanted Chad Hansen and Ardarius Stewart. And we passed on Alvin Kamara, and the Saints took him. I remember he traded down with the Patriots one year. I think it was like in the third, and got his doors blown off. They took everything. They just fleeced him. Took a bunch of draft capital from him. It was crazy. It was like the mid rounds, and they got way more capital back than they should have. It was crazy. Just got abused. The Commanders have taken Mathis, a defensive lineman from Bama. It was crazy. But those days are over. Joe Douglas is in the building. Venom G says, I'd rather them talk to the players after the picks and all this nonsense. Yeah. I don't understand this, man. I don't understand it. Venom G says, Bryce is going to be our backup corner. There's no way Sauce is not playing if he's the pick at 4. Here's the deal, though. And I hear you. But if Bryce continues to play like he did last season, which was very well, how do you bench him? That's all I'm saying. I'm just asking. Questions. I'm not attacking. I just want to hear people's perspective. You know, Jay Johnson says it's not acceptable. Okay. He's saying if Sauce is not a starter, it's not acceptable. All right. Foxton says, I would be very upset if Sauce does not start. I expect him to be a very good corner, and that is not something you put on the bench. All right. VH says, if Sauce doesn't start this year, we will see a bald-headed beard male. Oh my goodness, VH. VH says if Sauce doesn't start this year, we will see a bald-headed bearded male packing his bags and hitting the road for sure. Don D. Joe just jumping in to say, what a time to oh, what a time to be alive, Joe. Salutes to you. Salutes to you, Don D. Good to see you in here. Jay Johnson says, who had the worst draft? Who had the worst draft in the first round? Ooh. Who had the worst draft in the first round? Man, I would tell you, listen, I respect the Texans, but Derek Stingley at 3, bruh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Derek Stingley at 3, that's tough. I look at the Jags. I like Devin Lloyd, but Walker over Hutchinson, that's not horrible, but I know some people were saying Green Bay. They think Green Bay had a not so great first round. But like I said, I was kind of, I guess Green Bay could be up there because they do need some offense. They did get Christian Watson, though, so he's going to help them. But, man, the Texans, though. Stingley. Chicago Bears select Jaquan Brisker. Safety. Yes, sir. Safety. Jaquan Brisker in the building for them. Man. Venom G says it has to be something with Dean. This is the first time I've seen someone that good fall this far. Yeah, it's got to be. Usually medical stuff does have guys falling pretty far, but there's, like I said, there's guys in this draft that have had medical concerns and people don't have a problem taking them. You know? I mean, Jamison Williams, I think is a big name, big medical concerns. A lot of people, bro, that torn ACL, nobody knows how he's going to come back. There's a lot of talk, hey, he's a speed guy. How is this going to affect him in his speed thing? what's going to happen. And people, bro, he was taken by the Lions, I think at 12. I think the Lions took him at 12. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, you got Brisker going to the Bears. You're going to go there and be solid. That boy's a good safety, man. That boy's a good safety. Jay Johnson says, watch what Aaron Rodgers going to do with Watson. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers going to do some work now. Jay Johnson. Chicago got Pickens and Brisker. Yeah, Pickens is going to be something. Listen, that boy Justin Fields, I know a lot of people are jumping ship and stuff like that with him, saying all kinds of things. But I think he's gonna settle out this year and he's gonna be all right, man. I think Justin Fields is gonna be all right. Especially if he start using his feet a bit more. He's got to start moving. You know what I'm saying? Scott salutes to you. Good to see you in here. Scott says Patriots had the worst. There was some people that were saying the Patriots draft was poop as well. Some people saying the Patriots draft was poop too. I'm not gonna knock that. I tell you what, there was a lot of talk about Treylon Burks sliding. He gonna be a second round pick. Listen, the Titans said, no, bro. We need to make sure we take this guy at 18, and they promptly got rid of A.J. Brown. I'm telling you, a lot of people, man, was like, we are not gonna pay $25 million. Listen, what the Jags did was stupid. We not gonna follow in that pattern. It's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand Green Bay. You take a linebacker and then you take Wyatt. I don't understand what's going on there. I don't know. I know a lot of people bashing Cole Strange as well. Cole Strange is a good offensive lineman. He really is. Good offensive lineman. Foxton says the only way it could work out for everyone is if Sauce and Bryce are corners number 1 and 2 and DJ Reed is a slot corner. Yeah, that's something I can see happening. But then that also opens up the thought process of this, though, Foxton. If DJ's going to come in and be the slot, then what are you doing with Michael Carter when Michael Carter was one of the best young cornerbacks in the game? He was one of the best slot cornerbacks in the game. That starts to make you question, okay, well, why take Michael Carter then? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see. Jay Johnson says Stingley is solid if he's healthy, if he can stay healthy. But that's the big question is, can he stay healthy? Especially with that foot injury, Jay Johnson. That's the big question. Can he stay healthy? And then again, his production is really up and down. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but it's just so many question marks surrounding him. If you're the Texans, can you afford to take that at 3? Especially again, when you had Kayvon sitting right there. It ain't like y'all can't use edge. You know what I'm saying? So, or why not take Sauce? If you were set on corner, why not take Sauce? You know what I'm saying? So, but I hear you, Jay. I hear you. Jay Johnson says Patriots got to know something we don't. That was a reach. Yeah, there were some people saying that too. That Cole Strange, they shouldn't have took him there. But we'll see. We'll see. The Patriots always, I'm telling you what, man, there's a lot of things that Patriots, people laugh at their drafts and laugh at stuff. I tell you, that dude, Mac Jones, people was laughing when they took Mac Jones. People was like, all right. Mac Jones is developing, man. Developing into a solid player. He's another guy in our division we're going to have to keep our eyes on. VH says, damn, we need a safety too. Whitehead on a 2-year deal, Joyner on a 1. JD better not let Pride have him on the Ashton Davis. And I like Davis. Oh, well. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens going forward. Like, Whitehead's going to be here. Joyner, yeah, he's on a 1-year deal, but there's other things that we could do. But there was a lot of people talking about taking a safety in this draft as well. So, Charles Berry, salutes to you. Good to see you in here. Charles says, we're about to ball out. Sauce, JJ, Wilson, and now Hall. JD is killing it. Yeah. We talked about that. Love the Jermaine Johnson pick. Sauce I thought was a very solid pick. Like Garrett Wilson as well, especially again with Drake London off the board at 8, which Atlanta, let me tell you something, Atlanta got themselves a wideout. That offense in Atlanta, if they can find a QB, which I think Malik Willis is still on the board at this point, bro. If they can find themselves a QB, let me tell you something. It's going to be serious business. Pitts, I'm telling you, it's gonna get serious out there. So, man. So yeah. But I like Garrett Wilson being brought in. Breece Hall. Breece Hall. I like him. You know, we were talking about him early, Barry. We was just wondering why take running back there when there was other positions. And again, he moved up to grab him. So, yeah, we're going to see. This offense, I'm telling you, this offense is going to take a step forward. It's got to. Zach Wilson, this is all, you know, Joe Douglas trying to give him more and more weapons to perform. So, we're going to see what happens going forward. We're going to see what happens going forward. Saints pick is in. Again, Jaquan Brisker went to the Chicago Bears on last pick. Saints pick is up, and it is in. The 49th pick. The Saints got Alontae Taylor, the cornerback from Tennessee. Okay. Saints go Alontae Taylor. Respect. Jay Johnson says, Cole Strange yelled, y'all reaching. Foxton says, believe me, Joe, it pains me to see Michael Carter II on the bench. He's one of my favorites on that entire defense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I understand like some of the moves that Joe Douglas is making, but then there's other moves where I'm like, well, why did you take this guy last year? It's like you taking picks this year that's kind of canceling out the picks you took, you know, a year or last year ago. A year or 2 years ago. Like, I don't, that's what I'm saying. Like the Breece Hall pick. Like, I like Breece Hall a lot. I think he's a great running back. No disrespect to him, but it's like, okay, you got Michael Carter. You just signed Tevin Coleman. You know, we got other backs. Austin Walter really showed us a lot last year. The issue was not running back last year. The issue was there was no holes. There was literally no holes to run through. The issue was O-line. So it's like, you improve that with Lakeland Tomlinson. You know, we'll see what happens with Mekhi Becton, George Fant. We'll see who comes out of that. But let's just say Mekhi Becton's our starting left tackle. Fant's our starting right tackle. You got Elijah Vera-Tucker. You got Connor McGovern, who's still a question mark there at center, but there's improved play around. It's like, bro, we can move forward and really have a rushing attack with that. But you bring in Breece Hall on top of that as well. That definitely improves us. But, you know, what's going on with the rest of the backs? And again, if you pass it on guys like Boye Mafe and Nakobe Dean's still on the board, but, you know, so we'll see. But I do like Breece Hall a lot. I think he's a great back. But, yeah, Michael Carter, I don't understand how you put that guy on the bench because he played very well before the injury. He played very well for us last season. He was one of the biggest surprises. One of the biggest surprises in the secondary was Michael Carter II. Scott says they're saying the Jets tried for a second time to jump up in the first and grab Hall. Wow. They tried to move up into the first round and grab Breece? Ooh, that's crazy. Val Outlaw says, Joe, salutes to you, Val. Good to see you in here. Val says, how did you like the running back that we picked up? Yeah, we were just talking about that, Val. I like the back. I was just, man, I wanted Boye. I ain't going to lie to you. I wanted Boye Mafe. But, you know, Breece Hall coming in, solid move. Foxton says, CJ Mosley looks like the Predator with his red braids under his helmet. Yep. Val Outlaw says, no excuses for Zach Wilson. He has the weapons. Yep, that's a fact. Charles Berry says, because he's the best one, every pick, you could argue that they were the best in their position. Everyone. Yeah, I mean, you could argue that. You can argue that. But again, you know, we need edge. Bad. We need linebacker help. Bad. I understand, you know, getting a running back. I get that. But when you have big holes in positions of need, especially again, I keep saying this, and I know people are tired of hearing about it, but I'm telling you, today's NFL is about edge pressure. We have no solidified edge pressure. Nobody, even Carl Lawson coming back from that Achilles is a question mark because we don't know what we're going to get from him. So it's like we need more. Jermaine Johnson, even though a lot of Jets fans are screaming to the heels that, oh, we traded too much and we did. I'm on that boat. I'm saying yes. Thank you for making that move, Joe Douglas. Thank you for trading up for Jermaine Johnson. Yes. Thank you. That's where I'm at with it. I'm just saying, why pass on Boye for a running back? That's all I'm saying. I love Breece. I think he's phenomenal. But you need edge. And again, I think a lot of people are not looking at a linebacker situation. Hamza Nasruddin, Sherwood, big question marks. CJ Mosley, he played well for us, but he's getting older. He's sliding into them 30s. He's 30-something now. Guess what? He making 17-something this year. $17 million inside linebacker is making $17 million. Next year, that escalates to 18.5. I highly doubt he will take a pay cut. There has been nobody that's taken a pay cut to stay with the Jets in I don't know how many years. I can't even remember that ever happening here. I remember people were saying that Jamal Adams would take a pay cut to stay here, and I used to laugh at him because I knew for a fact that he wouldn't do it either. And he's one of the most beloved Jets to ever be a Jet. Darrelle Revis didn't do it. Nobody has ever taken a pay cut to stay here. So, like a big pay cut to stay here. So, like, I'm just saying, like, there's other stuff. There's other needs. And again, I like Breece. I think he's a great player. I think he's a great running back. But I'm like, over these other needs, I don't know. I know that our running attack better be top of the league. Better be top of the league next year. We better be running. Like I'll be seeing the Niners do. We better run. We better run. Running. We better get to running. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But give me your thoughts on that, Chuck. Give me your thoughts on that, Barry. I want to hear from you. Foxton says Austin Walter will probably end up in the USFL or XFL. That's where he came from. He's a good back, man. He can move. Patriots selection is in. The pick is in. Man. Come on, man. Lawrence Guy announcing the pick for him. Man. Jay Johnson says, I feel safety or linebacker is a bigger need. Yep. Now, I'm not as high on the safety train, but I do understand where people are coming from with the safety talk. I do understand that because, there's some needs there. But, yeah, linebacker, I'm telling you, big question. It's a big question. I'm hoping we get K'Wan Alexander locked up. He was in the building before. I don't know where it went. He kind of showed up. They had him in the building, and then things just kind of like, we didn't hear nothing else after that, so they didn't lock him down. Jay Johnson says he felt like safety or linebacker was a bigger need, or he felt like we should double dip at wide receiver or pass rusher. All right. Pick in for the Patriots. Man. I think the Patriots take Taquan Thornton, wide receiver from Baylor. Okay. Taquan Thornton, wide receiver from Baylor, is going to the Patriots. I respect it. They're giving Max some more weapons. More weapons coming his way. Philadelphia Eagles, they pick is in right now. Pittsburgh Steelers on the clock. Foxton says, I agree. The Predator is getting old. He is, man. And I think a lot of people are not talking about that. A lot of people they're not thinking about it at all. It's just like, okay, well, everything. And it's like, bro, when you look at our linebacker core, what's crazy is we talked about this all throughout the season last season. And there were so many people being like, man, our linebackers, we got some trouble. We can't get to people. We can't do this. We can't do that. Like, we're struggling in screens. We're struggling in coverage. We're struggling. Well, when you look at our linebacking core, we kind of returning the same guys, minus Jordan Davis. I mean, minus Gerard Davis. Like, come on. Like, we got to, and again, a lot of the guys that we have, they're coming back, they question marks. It's like, come on. We got to, we got to do something. We should have, hopefully, again, maybe there's some guys that, we can add or something, but there's a lot of questions. A lot of questions there, man. A lot of questions. We'll see. Barry says, do you think they like linebackers in the stables? Like some of the linebackers that we already have? I'm pretty sure they do like those guys, but I mean, there's big questions. Like I said, Sherwood, Hamza Nesruddin, big questions, man. Big questions. Jay Johnson says, I guess that's why they did it. Well, yeah, the bringing in Breece Hall, we're going to be run heavy. We should be run heavy. This offense, bro. I told people when we first got Sulla and he brought in LaFleur and they start talking about how, you know, a lot of the things we were doing, we were basically going to be the New York 49ers. You know what I'm saying? We were going to be the San Francisco Jets, basically. And I said, I was telling people, boy, we about to run. I don't know if y'all know, but dog, we about to run, baby. We about to run the ball. I don't know if y'all know that, but I'm telling you, we about to run the football, bro. We about to run the football all day and all night long. We about to run. And y'all ain't gonna like it, but we about to run. We about to run. And I know y'all don't like it, but we about to run. So maybe that's what they was thinking, man. That it's time to run. So they adding Breece to the mix, which, you know, we'll see. We'll see how things is going. Because let me tell you, they doing their thing. Let me see here. Val Outlaw says 7 games or more is the goal for this team. I don't know. The expectations is raised, man. Especially after this draft, the expectations for the New York Jets are definitely going to be raised. There was people last year literally saying if Joe Douglas did not make the playoffs this year, that there was going to be some smoke in the city. I don't know about that, you know, but we definitely got to – this team has definitely got to compete and look better than they did, you know, last season, for sure. Again, we still seeing more of the draft. There's other things we can do. Right now, I'm not going to put, you know, a minimum game on it. I'm not doing that. You know, I want to, you know, I'm waiting until everything kind of sides out, see what's going on, see how I look when we going into the season, you know, because again, we saw this year injuries in the off season costed us a bit, you know, there was a lot of things going on. So I'm going to wait until it's time. But I do understand why a lot of Jets fans are saying, listen, we got to ratchet it up. We got to ratchet these expectations up. I understand it. Foxton says maybe the Jets are also looking at the guy from San Diego State, Cameron or something or other. Yeah, maybe they are. We'll see. Again, Pittsburgh is on the clock right now. The Philadelphia Eagles have selected Cam Jergens from Nebraska, O-lineman. So, you know, we shall see, man. We shall see. I'm thinking like, man, maybe the Jets try again to move up. I don't know. It's going to be crazy. Val Outlaw says, when we first came out, we did not run at all. Yeah. Well, we had issues running the ball last year. And I talked to people about that constantly, and everybody was just like, you know, like acting like it didn't matter. It did. This is a run-first offense, and we can't run the damn ball. That's why I have so much of an issue with people saying that Connor McGovern is a top 10 center. What the heck are y'all talking about? He's a top 10 center. How? If Connor McGovern's a top 10 center, how were we not able to effectively run the football last year? How is that possible? When you look at the Jets, I think we were ranked like 27th in rushing last year. So you telling me that Connor McGovern's a top 10 center, right? We got George Fant, who played very well for us at left tackle. You got Elijah Vera Tucker at left guard, who's one of the best left guards in all of football, even as a rookie. And you got Connor McGovern, who's a top 10 center, but we can't run the football? How is that even logical? How? We were ranked 27th in rushing last year. We had a 100-yard rusher one time the entire season. I think it was Michael Carter. It was Michael Carter. I can't remember what game it was. I want to say I can't remember what game it was. It may have been the Dolphins or the game against the Jags. It might have been a game against the Jags. Let me make sure I'm correct. I'm pretty sure it was the game against the Jags where he had over 100 yards. That was it. We had 100-yard rusher the entire year, and it was Michael Carter. That's it. He was the only one that did it. He was the only one that did it. 100-yard rusher. That was it. That's insane. Yeah, it was against Jacksonville. He had 118. The rest of the season, nothing. No, I mean not over 100 yards. He did have some great plays, for the rest of the season. 118 against the Jags. That's it. He's the only guy. How can you say we have a top 10 center? We can't run the damn ball. Come on, man. Val Outlaw says it almost felt like we still had Adam Gaze's playbook when they first got here. Well, LaFleur was trying to call the game from the field, and things weren't working out there. The Colts pick is now in. At 53. We'll hear about it in about 3 hours because they like to keep talking. All right, pick just came out as Alec Pierce, wide receiver from Cincy. Kansas City Chiefs are now on the board at 54. Man, let me tell you. Yeah, it was rough. When LaFleur first got here, man, people was like, bro, what are you doing? I remember there was Jets fans literally saying he needs to be fired. Like they was saying we need to fire him after year one. That nobody cared. I don't care about bringing in your offensive system. I don't care about none of that. You're fired. There are people literally like, hey, you fired. That's the end of it. So, but again, when he moved up to that booth and he let, John Beck and all the rest of those guys work with Zach Wilson on the field, things turned around and we saw, the genius of Mike LaFleur. Seriously, our play calling after he moved to that booth was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wildly unpredictable. Just attacking teams, but again, he needed more weapons, and he needed more, stuff. But again, we were doing a lot with very little. You know what's crazy? I just thought about it, bro. These tight ends are still on the board. This is crazy. Trey McBride, all those guys, bro, is still on the board. They still on the board. Remember when they was talking about being first-round picks? I remember Trey McBride was talked about as being a first-round pick, still on the board. We have 54. 54 in the second. Kansas City Chiefs pick is in. The pick is in for the Chiefs. Jay Johnson says, well, they better be some close losses. We'll see. Jets Mess says, when Zach goes down or is bad, can Flacco carry this offense? Oh, man. Here we go. I didn't say it. Jets Mess did. I didn't say nothing about that. Mike White's still on the roster as well. I think Zach Wilson, I can't wait to see what he does this season. Please do not say that I said that. That was Jets Mess. That was not me. That was not me. Okay. I didn't say nothing bad about Zach. I'm waiting to see, what happens. That's all I'm waiting to see. Salutes to Jets Mets. I respect them. Fox Den says, I'm sad that we didn't get Linderbaum. Yeah, Linderbaum went to the Ravens, man. That was a good pickup for them. They got Kyle Hamilton and Linderbaum. I kind of wish they would have, maybe got a little bit more offensive weapons. I know that they traded Brown to the Cardinals as well. It's kind of crazy. Jay Johnson says, think he can. Gaze was tanking. Jay Johnson said, Colts got Pierce. That's a nice move. Yeah. Yep. They're doing well, man. Doing real well. Can y'all get to the Chiefs pick? Y'all just keep yibbity yapping, man. For 40 years. Here we go, bruh. Yeah, we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Taking Breece Hall in the second. That's something else right there. That's something else right there. That's quite a pick. That's quite a pick. But yeah, the surprising thing is these tight ends are still on the board. I'm surprised that Trey McBride is still here. Trey McBride's still on the board, man. Jeez. Who do y'all think has had a really good draft? Outside of us, right? Because we talked about the bad drafts. But who are like the top 3 teams you think has had the best draft so far of this of the 2022 draft, man? Who do you think has had the best draft so far? There's some teams that have made some moves, man. That have definitely made some moves. Man, the Giants, man. The Giants. I don't like the Giants, but I'll tell you what, the Giants have done extremely well. Extremely well. Is anybody also surprised that like Jahan Dotson went 16? Anybody surprised about that at all? Anybody surprised? Jets Mess says Ravens. Oh yeah, the Ravens did well now. The Ravens did well. You know, they got a solid safety back there. They also got some edge as well in the second. They also they got that safety, they got edge, and they got Linderbaum as well to help protect. So Giants too. Giants did well. Yep. Giants did well. Pick is finally in for Kansas City after 45 years. Jeez Louise. Just announce the selection, will you please? It's like 40 years, man, before they get to these picks, bro. They just want to talk for 35 years. Will you please just tell us what time it is? Foxton says Lions and Giants have done very well. Yeah. Jay Johnson says Lions. Yeah. Bro, the Lions literally just got handed Aiden Hutchinson. I'm still shocked by that. Skye Moore, wide receiver, Western Michigan, goes to the Chiefs at pick number 54. Again, Skye Moore, wide receiver from Western Michigan, is going to be a Chief. That's big for him, man. Bro, he going to go in and ball. He going to go in and ball. He about to go to the Chiefs. Make his plays. He can make his plays. He can make his plays, bro. This is crazy. And he's a speedster, too. He can move. He can move. Man. So the Kansas City, they add more speed. They add more speed to the building. More speed to the building. More weapons. Salutes to you, Val. Salutes. Man. Cardinals pick is in. Cardinals pick is in. Chiefs get Skye Moore at 54. Let's see who they select, man. Oh, Trey McBride. Trey McBride is going to the Arizona Cardinals. Okay. That's a good move for them. That is a good move for the Arizona Cardinals, bruh. That's a very good move for them. Man. That is a good move for them. Very good move. Jets Mess says he's a good player. Oh, yeah. Skye Moore. Skye Moore is a good player. Trey McBride going to the Cardinals. So that's big, man. Kyler Murray out there. Hopkins. They got some weapons, man. This kid gonna get some real good matchups. He a good set of hands as well. He can move. Yep. That was a good move right there for them. That was a good move right there for them. They give Kyler Murray a really good, solid, really good, solid weapon, solid set of hands. First tight end off the board too, Trey McBride. That's a nice move. That's a nice move. Jay Johnson says, I'm happy with what we got, But there was a lot of good wide receivers that could have fell to the second. Yeah. I hear you. Jets man says tight end just went. They must be watching this show. Salutes to you, Jets man. Yeah, we was just talking about it, man. That there's so many guys still on the board. And again, there's still a Jeremy Rucker, I think, is still there. Likely is still there. There's so many other guys that still there. Orton, I think, is still there. There's still guys. BK Trainer, salutes to you, BK. BK said, we got our pass rusher. JJ, yeah, we did. Give me your thoughts about this second round, BK. What are your thoughts about the Jets moving up, grabbing Breece Hall? How are you feeling about it? Let me know. I wanted to see us get Boye. We didn't end up getting him. How are you feeling about it? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know, BK. Let me know how you feel about this second round, bro. Cowboys, they pick us in now as well. Buffalo Bills on the clock. Man. I wonder what the Cowboys is going to take here, man. They got some needs. Yo, Nakobe Dean is still on the board, bro. This is crazy. This is so crazy to me. So crazy to me. Who is Dallas Cowboys take Sam Williams, defensive lineman. Wow. From Missouri. Wow. From Ole Miss, excuse me. Sam Williams from Ole Miss. Okay. Man. BK Trainer says, love the pick. I was telling a few people we need legit running back in this draft. Okay. All right. So what are your thoughts about Michael Carter? Do you not like Michael Carter, BK? Or how are you feeling? Do you feel like we just still needed, like we needed a two-headed monster running back? Or give me your thoughts on that. Jets Mess says, I hate the running back pick for us. Way too early. There were some people in here saying that as well. Other people saying that too. I like Breece, but I was thinking, man, we could use some of that edge, you know? You know, we'll see though. We shall see. Again, wherever you watch me from, I want to thank you for watching me. Please give my stream a thumbs up. Please share my stream as well with your friends and your family. If you like to give to the stream, the super chat is there. Cash App is there as well. Please, also, please, you know what I'm saying? Please, again, give me a thumbs up in case I didn't say that. Also, exclamation point links in the chat brings up my link tree. If you're new, please go into my link tree. You know, has all my content in there, all my YouTube channels. Please go to all my YouTube channels, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, please follow me across my social media platforms, which is there as well. Talk to me, I'll talk back. You know what I'm saying? I love going back and forth with folks and talking about football. Some people hit me up and talk to me about life. I have no issues with that. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want to talk to me about whatever they got going on. I'll listen. You know what I'm saying? So please do all those things if you can. Thank you. Man, Sam Williams going to the Cowboys. I respect that. Tampa Bay Bucks now they pick us in. Atlanta Falcons are now on the clock. BK Trainer says, I love the pick. Oh yeah, he was telling a couple people he need a legit running back. Yeah, we'll see. BK also said Breece is a different back than Michael Carter, but they will complement each other. All right. So what are your thoughts about this, BK? What are your thoughts about us passing up on Nakobe Dean and Boye Mafe and taking Breece over both of those guys? Jay Johnson says, did Kenneth Walker already go? I don't think I saw him. I don't think I saw Kenneth Walker. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? He did go. Kenneth Walker he went to Seattle. He was right after Boye. So Seattle got Boye, and then they got Kenneth Walker. Yep. They got both of those guys. So he's already gone. Kenneth Walker the second. If you're talking about that running back from Michigan State, yeah, he's gone. He's gone, Jay. BK says Breece can score anywhere on the field, and that's what we need. Okay, I respect it. I respect it. Jets Mess with the big donation. Salutes to you, Jets Mess. Jets Mess says, great content on this draft. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you. Thank you for giving to the platform. Try to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, tonight we're going to go through the second round of the draft. After the second round is done, I got to go. But I will be back Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, outside of other content that I'm going to put up. But we will be doing a live radio show Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be talking about this entire draft. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be getting y'all thoughts. Again, for those of you that are new, because I may have some, definitely have new people watching me. We run a live radio show on this channel as well. This is what the live radio show looks like. That's the number that you can call in, 515-602-9639. Live Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be talking Jets. The only thing I do not allow on my show is cursing. Don't call into my show cursing. I'll get you out of here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your background's good. Make sure your background is clear of noise. I want to be able to hear you and your takes. You know what I'm saying? So call in with a good phone as well. Please do not call me from the back of a Sega. All right? I need to be able to hear you. Okay? So, and again, thank you, Jets Mets, for giving to the platform, man. I really appreciate you. Rev is in the building. Salutes to you. Rev says, I was pretty big on Breece Hall. Love the pick. Okay. I respect that, Rev. I respect that. So for you, Rev, what do you think he brings to the table, man? What do you think he brings to the table? So now, I think Tampa Bay's pick is in. Let's see who we got. Let's see what we got going here. Rev says it will really surprise me if we traded back into the third round. I think we got a third round pick. I think we got 101. I think we got 101 now. Let me see here. Because I know we have a late round pick from the I know we made that trade. So I think we got like a bottom like third round pick. Let me make sure here. But it's super late. But like you said, Rev, I could see us maybe moving up again in the third. That's something that we could do. Joe Douglas has gotten so aggressive in this draft. It's crazy. It's completely crazy. He's not just sitting back. He's going up and grabbing who he wants to grab. And he is making moves, man. He is making moves. For sure. For sure. He is not sitting back. He gonna make it happen. And he is not worried about it at all. He gonna do whatever he gotta do. I tell you, man, that trade up for Jermaine Johnson, that was quite a move. Quite a move. Man. What a move there. So, you see here, we're getting back to this chat. Rev says we needed a running back that could plow his way into the end zone. We didn't have that last season in goal line situations. BK says Breece is an every down back. All right. So is Breece the starter? Are you saying that Breece Hall is the immediate starter? Let me know. Is he starting over Michael Carter in your mind? Let me know. Man. Yeah, we got 101 from the Titans. They 26 and 101. I wanted to make sure. We was talking about that last night when we seen it. So we got 101 from them. So we still got something in the third, but it's just late. Late third round pick. Falcons pick is in. Oh, Bucks got Luke Godeke, O-lineman from Central Michigan. The Falcons take Troy Anderson, linebacker. Troy Anderson, linebacker from Montana State. Good move. Bruh. Something is going on, bruh. Something is going on with Nakobe Dean. Is anyone else surprised that Malik Willis is still on the board, bruh? Malik Willis was talked about as being a first-round pick at some point. It's crazy. Malik Willis. Malik Willis still on the board. Nakobe Dean still on the board. Man. Ritter, Corral, Sam Howell as well. Man, I'm waiting to see where Drake Jackson goes. Fight on. We're going to see where that backer goes. You know what I'm saying? Rev says, this draft has been outstanding. I would have been okay with Jermaine Johnson at 10. That's a fact. I would have as well. That's what I thought was going to happen, to be completely honest. After Drake London got taken, I was like, oh, yeah, we probably going to go Jermaine Johnson at 10. So I like the move. Rev says, I would do 60-40 with Breece Hall and Carter and maybe add a veteran like AP. I forget who the other running backs are on the depth chart. Well, they brought back Tevin Coleman, so he definitely going to be there. They gave him another 1-year deal. So that probably means bye-bye P. Ryan. That probably means bye-bye to Ty Johnson. And Austin Walter, we'll see what happens with him. BK Trainer says they will share the rock. They both have unique skill sets at running back. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we're going to be running the ball. This is a run-first offense. It's a run-first offense. Minnesota, with the 59th pick in the draft, their pick is in. Their selection is in. You know what I'm saying? Their selection is in. The Vikings take Ed Ingram, offensive lineman from LSU. All right. Buffalo Bills are now on the clock with the 60th pick in the draft. This is big, man. We'll see what happens. Man. I can't wait to see what we're going to do this year. I'm guessing we're going to run the ball a lot, bro. Which is going to help Zach Wilson. That's going to help Zach Wilson as well. It's going to help him perform. It's going to help him produce, because once we start running the rock effectively, that then opens up play action and all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Really helps us out. We got weapons, man. We got more and more weapons. More and more weapons. You know what I'm saying? Rev says, I would have preferred one of my top 3 wide receivers, Burks, Williams, or Wilson at 10, and would have been okay with JJ. Yeah. I mean, I felt like our first round was very good. We got Sauce. Rev, I want to ask you. We passed on Kayvon Thibodeau and took Sauce. How do you feel about that? But we got Sauce at 4. I was shocked. Everyone knows I've been big on the Kayvon Thibodeau thing. I wanted to have him at 4. We took Sauce instead of taking Kayvon. The Giants took him. I said, all right. So we got Sauce. We got Garrett Wilson at 10. I was kind of shocked there. I thought we would go Jermaine Johnson, just like you said, Rev. I thought that's what we were going to do. But, we went, Garrett Wilson. And then after that, we were just kind of scrambling, because I was like, man, I really wish we go edge. Maybe day 2 we get edge. And we move back in and we got Jermaine Johnson. So I know there was a lot of people that was going crazy that we got Jermaine Johnson, how much we gave up, but I didn't think it was very much at all. You got to pay to play. We didn't give up a ton of capital, unbelievable amount of capital. We gave up just enough, to get up and really get one of the better edges in the class. So I liked it. Rev says, I knew the Falcons were going to take London. Bruh, I didn't know that. Maybe I was the only person that did. I mean, listen, everyone knows I love Drake London. I wanted him to be a New York Jet. He was one of the guys that I just thought we were going to end up with at 10. That was one of my pre-draft predictions. But, man, Atlanta took him at 8. He was the first wide receiver off the board. I was like, okay, it is what it is. Like, big target, can move. Like, Atlanta's building. We're going to see what they do. If Atlanta gets themselves a quarterback in the building, you got to look out. Foxton says, what is Ed Ingram? He's an offensive lineman from LSU. Offensive lineman. Rev says, I love the Sauce pick. I preferred him over Kayvon Thibodeau. Okay. Rev says, I had a feeling one of the DN or edges were going to fall. And he also said that the Falcons like big targets. They do. They love big targets. Love big targets. Cincinnati Bengals, their pick is in for the Cincinnati Bengals. The Niners, the 49ers are now on the clock. We're trying to see what the Cincinnati Bengals are going to bring here to this draft. Man, I'm waiting to see, bro. Like, this 2-back system that we about to have with Breece Hall and Michael Carter can end up being super nasty. Super nasty. It's going to be crazy. Especially with the upgraded offensive line, bro. Us running the ball could be serious. Val Outlaw says it definitely wasn't a lot to think about. Joe Douglas, he knows how to negotiate. He's very good when it comes to negotiating trades. Downside, he doesn't like to pay players when the contract is due. Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, I'll say this. He doesn't like to give away money, especially if he feels like he can get the same value that you give him somewhere else. Like, I know a lot of people talking about Robbie and stuff like that. Oh, he should have paid Robbie. But realistically, like, you look at our wide receiver core, you look at what Robbie did in Carolina, he did not have like a super great year last year. He was dropping a lot of footballs, and there was injuries there too. So, but he does pay players though. He has paid guys like John Franklin Myers. John Franklin Myers performed well. He paid him. So he will pay you, but he's not going to pay you just because, like if you look at Mike McCagnon, bro, none of this stuff will be happening, with us in the draft and the capital and stuff, because he just would have paid. I'm telling you, Mike McCagnon would have paid Jamal Adams $20 million per season. He would have made him the highest paid safety, in the league, and we would be suffering because of it. We would be suffering. So, Joe Douglas, I think, has made some smart moves. He's done his thing. He's definitely done his thing. If there's any knock on Joe Douglas, it's just some of them picks that he, especially the first class, some of the picks from that first class was just like, bruh. That quarterback that he took in the 4th round that literally never did nothing here and then is gone. Like, there's some knocks you can have on Joe Douglas for sure. I'm not, a Joe Douglas apologist. I keep everything fair and real, but, there's some things there, man. There's some things there. I respect you. I respect that, Val. I hear what you're saying, man. You got to take. You definitely got to take, man. BK says, I love the Sauce pick as well. Yeah. Jay Johnson says, I don't understand why we didn't trade back with New Orleans. They came up right after us. Guess they didn't want to give up 19. Yeah. Maybe. Or maybe they were targeting the guy that we wanted to, that we took. Maybe they was targeting somebody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they was looking at the situation like, hey, we want to grab, somebody else. So maybe they was looking for Garrett Wilson. And then when we took Garrett, they was like, oh, man, we'll take Chris Olave. We'll take Chris. We'll take him. That might have been the move right there. Maybe that's why the pick was so quick. Like, yo, we just going to grab this guy. The Cincinnati Bengals with the 60th pick in the 60th pick in the draft take Cam Taylor-Britt, cornerback from Nebraska. Cam Taylor-Britt, cornerback from Nebraska. Okay. All right. They add something right there. Cam Taylor-Britt making his thing. Val Outlaw says, I agree. He's not gonna overpay for a player. Nah, bro, he's not. The thing I see, I hear what you're saying, Val. I completely hear what you're saying, because there is sometimes, bro, when like you need superstar talent, you might have to overpay a little bit, right? But like, bro, he was in on Tyreek Hill. He was in on Tyreek Hill. Like, made an offer. The offer was accepted. Like, bruh, Tyreek decided that he wanted to go to Miami, right? But for him to be in on Tyreek Hill, that means he had to be willing to give Tyreek Hill the money. And Tyreek wanted, that 20, 25 million per. And he was going to do it. So it's like, if he thinks that, yo, you serious, and I need you, he going to make the move. Now, Joe Douglas ain't, he do get skimpy with some people. He be like, I don't know about that. But if he feels like you're worth the dime, he'll give you every red cent. Every red cent, bruh. Every red cent. That's true. That's true, Val. He not going to overpay for, if he don't feel like you that guy, if he don't feel like you truly worth something, he not going to overpay. He ain't Mike McCagnon. He ain't going to be like the Jacksonville Jaguars front office. Nope. He going to make it happen. BK Trainer says, I'm hoping Nakobe Dean gets drafted tonight. Yeah, I hope he is too. It sucks to see him slide so much. This was a guy that was talked about as being a first-round pick. And now, who knows where he going to go. Man. It's crazy. Yeah. I'm hoping that Nakobe, like you said as well, BK, I'm hoping he gets taken. But there's got to be something going on, man, that people are scared away by the surgery or the injury or whatever. I don't know. Val Outlaw says, but I wish we had Marcus May, but it's time to move on. I hope we can address safety as well as offensive line. Yeah, I mean, look, I hear y'all, but, Marcus May, I loved him, but he's doing his thing. We got Whitehead. We got LaMarcus Joyner. A lot of the safeties that we wanted is kind of gone. Brisker's gone. Lewis Kine was gone in the first round. There's some other guys as well out there. The Bears, the Bears got Brisker. Somebody else took another safety. I can't remember who it was, but the Texans took Jalen as well, another safety. So we got to see. But again, I think we walk into this season with LaMarcus Joyner, Whitehead, Ashton Davis. We might be all right. And again, with DJ Reed and all these guys, maybe he plays kind of that role within the offense, because we've seen that before too. Then put a bunch of, corners that kind of play a little bit of that safety role. So maybe that's something they can do. So we'll see. Jay Johnson says we got 3 picks left. What are we going to do, Savages? I say trade back if we can. We might. F Monk salutes to you. F Monk says, hey, LBJ, who do you like for pick 101? Joey D for president. Man, at this point, things is moving. Guys are sliding. I'm telling you, if Nakobe Dean is there at 101, take him. And the way it's looking, and I don't want to disrespect, but the way it's looking, he might be there. Real talk. I can see Nakobe Dean sliding out of this second round into late in the third round because of whatever reason. Chad Muma is another guy. I talked about him as well in one of my pre-draft videos. Chad Muma is another guy I'd like to see us take. Drake Jackson, another guy I'd like to see us take. These all backers. So, maybe we take Kirby Josephs from where does he play? Illinois. Kirby Josephs from Illinois, the safety. Maybe we take him. Those are all guys I can see us target. You know what I'm saying? Salutes to you, Monks. Good to see you in here. Who would you like to see the Jets take at 101? Talk to me, Monks. Talk to me, man. Val Outlaw says, I agree to move on for Robbie. Dropped a few balls and kept fumbling. And I know, Joe, Sam Darnold, your guy, but he didn't have that deep ball accuracy, so he didn't help him out. Yeah, it is what it is. Wow. It's crazy. So we talking about backers. The first guy I talked about I thought would be there in the third. He ain't. The San Francisco 49ers with the 61st pick in the NFL draft take Drake Jackson, linebacker from USC. Fight on. Yeah, Drake Jackson, he get after it, man. Gets after it, bro. Gets after it, bro. Man. Drake Jackson making moves. Drake Jackson, you can't lose. So they get Drake Jackson. Going to the Niners. Yes, sir. Dude's a monster. But yeah, I'm surprised that Carolina hasn't went after quarterback. So far Carolina's kind of sitting back. Maybe Carolina ends up with Malik Willis. I can see that. They took Aquanu. Or maybe they stick with Sam Darnold this year. You know what I'm saying? BK Trainer says Brees is being interviewed now. Yeah, can't wait. Jay Johnson says media outlets are already saying Zach has no excuses this year. Yeah, we knew that was coming. And to be honest, with some of the weapons that we got, you stand in the same system, the offensive line has been improved. You kind of don't, bro. You got to produce. This is New York. Being nice that time, we all know how it is here, bro. People are only nice for like your first year and barely nice for your first year. Let's be honest, right? Most of the time, they nice to you for like half a year. And then if you stink, they going to let you know. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs with the 62nd pick in the NFL draft take Brian Cook, safety from Cincinnati. Brian Cook, safety from Cincinnati, is going to the Kansas City Chiefs. So Jay Johnson says Jackson just went to SF. Yes, it sure did. It was crazy. It's crazy. I was just talking about Drake Jackson too. Just talking about him, bro. Just talking about him. Man. Chiefs have had quite a draft too. McDuffie, Karlaftis, Skye Moore, and Cook. It's a good move, man. That's a good move. Man. Jay Johnson says, I'm going to need you to stay on to a one-on-one and manifest our pick. Nah. I wish I could. I got to get out of here, or else I definitely would stay on to the third. But yeah, hopefully Nakobe Dean is there. If Nakobe Dean is there, let's make the move. I talked about Drake Jackson. You've seen, I brought him up. Boom. Niners said, get up out of here. Niners grabbed him. We run the same defense. Come on now. Jay Johnson says, Jets fans boo draft day. They sure do. Jets fans have absolutely booed people on draft day. Jets fans booed Geno Smith at a charity event. It didn't even have nothing to do with football. And they booed him. What in the world? It was crazy. Buffalo Bills, the pick is in for the 63rd pick in the draft. We're going to get who they picked in just a second. Denver Broncos got the last pick in the second round. They are on the clock. It's crazy. This is completely crazy, bro. Brees in the second, bro. Brees in the second. We seen it happen, bro. Man. Rev says no booing this year. Yeah, this year was very good. This year's first round was very good. This was a masterclass for Joe Douglas in taking care of things in the first round. But I think the biggest thing was that trade up for Jermaine Johnson. That came out of nowhere, honestly. I mean, we're used to, we've seen him trade up, but not like not have a pick and then boom, we move back in and grab. So yeah, that was a good move. That was a very good move by Joe Douglas. Very good move by Joe Douglas. The Bills, their pick is in. I hope they don't take who I think they're going to take. I hope they do not take who I think they're going to take. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm waiting for it. You know, I'll tell you what, man, the Bills are deadly, bro. They are so deadly. I know we hate them. They're in our division. The Dolphins and the Bills and the Patriots, and we can't stand them. But, man, that team is something else. And they just got even more deadly, man. Went and got Von Miller. It's like, come on, man. What is y'all trying to do over there? What is y'all trying to do, bro? What is the point to these shenanigans? You know what I'm saying? What's the point to these shenanigans? But Joe Douglas, man. Joe Douglas did his thing. Took care of business. Took care of business. Man. Man. Joe Douglas making a move. See, this is what I'm talking. These dudes are taking 40 years to announce the pick. He talking to us about a whole lot of nothing. Come on, man. They talking about summer camp and when they went to band camp and going camping and how they just remember just, you know, some fish that they ate last week. Bro, I don't care about none of that. Okay. The Buffalo Bills with the 63rd pick in the NFL draft select James Cook from Georgia, running back. All right. James Cook, running back from Georgia. It's crazy. Man. James Cook. Man. We still got guys on the board that can play, bro. Still got guys on the board that can help the New York Jets for sure. Still got him. Bro, Malik Willis is still on the board, though. For real, going into the third. Still on the board. So is Ritter and Matt Corral. This is so crazy. Man. Tight ends outside of McBride. Ruckert's still there. Likely. Otten. Ferguson. All those guys still there. Cole Turner. Man. All those guys still there. Let me tell you. James Cook added to that Bills offense. Diggs. The guy's going to move. Ooh, he a running back that can come out the backfield too. Lined up as a wide receiver. Woo. Broncos pick is in. Broncos pick is in. The final pick in the second round, the 64th pick, the Denver Broncos take Nick Bonito, linebacker. Wow. Linebacker from Oklahoma. Whoa. That's crazy. Third round is now starting. Like I said, I'm going to get up out of here. Nakobe Dean still on the board. That's why I'm hoping the New York Jets will be able to select. This is crazy, man. This is completely crazy. Listen, salutes to all the Savages. I want to thank y'all for watching me no matter where you're watching me from. All right, please give the stream a thumbs up. Please share the stream as well with your friends and your family. Exclamation point links in the chat. Brings up my link tree. Again, we'll be doing a live radio show. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, okay? We'll be doing a live radio show. We'll be sitting back. We'll be talking about everything that happened in the draft, and we'll have a lot of fun. For those of you that are new, my radio show looks like this. 515-602-9639. 515-602-9639 is the number. Call in. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not. Again, that link tree has the links to all of my YouTube content. Please go to all of my YouTube content and subscribe to all those channels. Hit that notification bell. Also on there as well at that link tree is the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go to all my social media platforms. Follow me. I'll follow you right back and we can go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So please, please, please go ahead and do that. We have a lot of fun, Again, please give the stream a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? And I will see y'all Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have a lot of fun, all right? Salutes to everybody that came on by. F Monks says Mike LaFleur will be crazy busy this summer with all this talent. That's a fact. We about to see him really get up and call these games. Salutes to Jets Mess as well. He says, great job, LBJ. Salutes to you, Jets Mess. Thank you for being here, man. It was great sitting down, watching the draft with you, talking with you and all that stuff, man. Salutes. Jay Johnson says, Jermaine Johnson was on I Am Athlete saying he's coming for all the teams that passed on him. Okay, I like that. Put that chip on that shoulder, you know what I'm saying, and represent that green. I respect it. We took him. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Salutes to you, Jay Johnson. Salutes to Rev as well. Good to see you. Also in that link tree is the links to my Discord, okay? See, Rev? Go to my Discord. Join my Discord. We have a lot of talk. We were talking, I was reading some of the things that was going on in there during the stream as well. We have a lot of fun. We talk about the draft. The draft is going on in there as well. So you guys can go in there and continue to talk about the draft with Rev and all this guy that's going to be in there. I'll probably be in there a little bit later. Please join the Discord. We have a lot of fun. There's all kind of stuff going in there. We talk about movies, anime, food, all kinds of stuff. We also talk about the Jets in there as well. We crack a lot of jokes. Don't go in there and get too crazy though. All right. You go in there and get too crazy, my mod's going to tone you down. All right. But just be respectful. We crack jokes on each other respectfully. Just don't get, too far outside the outsides. You know what I'm saying? So salutes to How About Them Jets. Good to see you in here as well. He said, where are we at? I fell asleep and now I'm back. They're going into the third round, but I'm about to cut out because I got to get up out of here. Salutes to Val. I want to thank him for coming in there. Again, salutes to How About It. Was good to see you in here today as well, my friend. BK Trainer, salutes to you as well. Salutes to everybody that came in. Again, salutes to Jets Mess, again, for the donation. I want to thank you for giving to the platform. Fox Den, salutes to you as well, man. Thank you for coming on by. Salutes to everybody. Barry, salutes to you as well. Good to see you in here. My guy Scott. Everybody that came on by, man. Don D, The Real J, Venom G's, NY Jets FL, man. Everybody that came on by, sat with your boy, VH. Everybody that came in and sat with your boy and, talked about football. Salutes to Tyrone Nichols as well, man. Everybody that came on through and just talked about football with me, sat and watched the team. Christopher Phillips, Rusty, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that just came through and chit-chatted, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get on out of here. Y'all folks have a good one. Salutes to all of y'all. Salutes to all the savages. I'll see y'all Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to get on out. Listen, be safe, folks. Be safe, okay? A lot of crazy things going on out here, and I need y'all to be safe, all right? Sit down with your friends, your family. Enjoy some good food. Enjoy some, some good entertainment, TV. Sit down and let the people that you love know that you love them, all right? That's very important, all right? Very important. So I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all have a good one. Jay Johnson, How About Them? All y'all, man.